May 30, 2018 Manchester United are reportedly finalising the transfer of Fred from Shakhtar Donetsk according to an exclusive by the Manchester Evening News. Fred has been linked to United for a number of months now after Manchester City were previously linked to the player and were reportedly looking to sign him in January. The Brazilian is currently in the country preparing for the first friendly ahead of the FIFA World Cup in Russia this summer. Brazil will face Croatia at Anfield on Sunday. The men has stated that they understand United have not yet concluded their move for the 25-year-old, but they do not expect any complications to delay the signing. It is suggested that the Old Trafford club and the representatives of the player are discussing the final stages of the transfer, with United hoping to sign the Brazilian for a fee lower than his €60 million (£52.2 million) release clause. Fee is what Shakhtar Donetsk said they would only accept, with United pushing for a £52.5 million move, which would include add-ons. Brazil squad are currently in London, training at Spurs Lodge in Anfield ahead of their warm-up match on Sunday. United have offices just 15 miles away in Mayfair, which is where the talk will be happening, so United can ensure the deal crosses the line before Fred leaves the country after Sunday's match, which is played just over 20 miles from Manchester, but it is possible that United could conduct a medical and unveil their new signing away from the Aon training complex in Carrington. The Manchester Evening News confirmed that Jose Mourinho signed his contract extension in London and Romelu Lukaku was signed whilst in Los Angeles last summer, so not all contract signings and medicals need to be conducted at the club. Obviously it is better for the club if they can keep it in-house, as it can keep things on the down low to stop the media from knowing about, which works sometimes. It was revealed last week that United were close to reaching an agreement with Shakhtar Donetsk for Fred, with his agent, former Arsenal player Gilberto Silva, flying to London, where he is believed to have discussed the possible transfer, where it was escalated. Also, in Rio de Janeiro on Thursday, Fred held a press conference, where he confirmed that he and his representatives held advanced talks with United over the transfer, saying, "There have been some advanced talks since January, when I almost went to Manchester City. Soon after City, United talked to Shakhtar and my agents. And today, if I'm not mistaken, there is very strong interest from United." United's interest in Fred surfaced in January after Manchester City ruled out a move for the 25-year-old Brazilian, and the player's representatives flew to London after they thought United would make a swift move for the player. However, United were not interested in signing the player at that time, after pushing a move for Alexis Sanchez, with Henrique Mkhitaryan heading to Arsenal. United then moved ahead of City, after the Premier League champions quelled their interest, and United pushed for a move to be confirmed early in the transfer window. United supporters will be able to keep an eye on Fred during the FIFA World Cup in Russia this summer, which is something many are excited about. Depending on how far the country gets in the competition, will suggest whether Fred will be involved in the pre-season tour of the United States of America, which will commence after the World Cup has finished. However, if he does not make it to America, there may be some other matches played in Europe or even at Old Trafford ahead of the new season. The last year United played in both Sweden and Ireland. Related.